because they shot around 6 times when we were lying down, the two of us. And they told us to shout 2 times.
Just hours after chaotic Sunday turned Muranga County into a war zone, former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua's inner circle is spitting fire and pointing fingers straight into President Ruto's kitchen.
And the police are being used, actually, to create a state of fear and terror in the country. We have a reign of terror, and the police are the ones being used.
Hours after Gachagua's allies described as a police-led ambush on their convoy, the political blame game took a dramatic twist. In an explosive address, Gachagua pointed the finger directly at Muranga women representative, accusing her of orchestrating the chaos. According to him, she allegedly unleashed a battalion of hired thugs, some reportedly linked to the outlawed Mungiki sect, to terrorize his team during their visit.
As we speak, I saw this morning back home in Muranga, our young leaders whom I left to take charge when I'm away had gone for a church service in Kegumo, and the women rep for Muranga had mobilized gangs from the outlawed criminal gang backed by police and attacked those leaders mercilessly with crude weapons, and the police were shooting with live ammunition, and the senator for Nyandarua, John Medho, escaped death by a whisker as his vehicle was being shot at by police. We are the lowest in terms of brutality and violation of human rights back at home. The government has panicked and it has become very brutal. I want to urge our young leaders back home to be strong and not to agree to be intimidated, because if they do, the oppressors will have succeeded. They must be strong, they must be brave, they must be courageous, and they must continue with efforts to liberate our country. And I will be joining them when I get back home so that we continue agitating and talking to our people and organizing ourselves to restore our country and to restore good governance, where the sanctity of human life is sacred. We must protect lives. We must take care of our young children. I saw our young children here. I saw our youth here. I was very encouraged.
But that's just Act 1. Act 2 exploded on social media with the circulation of an audio clip that allegedly captures the woman representative in full verbal assault, threatening Nginda MCA with language sharp enough to draw blood.
Yes.
Where? While you are abortion, don't you did it? If I target you, I will dismantle you like a kihe. Go away. Go for dismantle keheke, and you know me, I don't miss my one. You come and now the recording, all record you to a show work and I've already go to and I have dared you.
Caught in the digital storm, the woman representative issued a denial that was as brief as it was baffling. Wasn't me, the AI. She posted on Facebook, distancing herself from the viral audio and blaming artificial intelligence for the impersonation.
I would also like you to investigate the people who are there.
Meanwhile, Gachagua's embattled allies took their fury to the Independent Policing Oversight Authority, IPOA, lodging formal complaints and demanding justice. Their version of events reads like a hostage script. They claim they were held at gunpoint, forced to chant 2-term or risk being silenced forever.
As we joined the main road, and my driver could not see forward, so we lagged behind. And I want to confirm these police caught up with us, myself and my driver and my Range Rover, and they literally damaged all the windows all the side mirrors, all the... It is actually a cost of more than 2 million, which I'm going to undergo in repairing it. And then they told us to lie down. I don't know, we were suspecting that injury is actually a gun shot, because they shot around 6 times when we were lying down, the two of us. And they told us to shout 2 times. Unless we shout 2 times, they are going to kill us. And they pointed the guns at us, myself and my driver. So basically we had to say 2 times so that we can be saved. So myself, I voted for President Ruto during his first term. So it appears he wants to force me to vote for him a second term. Otherwise, that one was done under duress. Chairman, I want to confirm the police officers who were uniformed did not appear at this particular event, because you know, when we were left behind and we could not move, we moved aside on one of the feeder roads. So when we were trying to see what we are going to do, these people you are calling goons came. They were around 10, but they are not goons. All of them had pistols. So this story of goons being joined to appear like they are with police, I'm telling you, it is that special squad of 101, the one former Deputy President always talks about, that killer squad. It was there in Muranga yesterday, and I experienced them myself personally.
They had handcuffs.
And they had masks, and they had handcuffs, and each had a rungu and a pistol. So the story of goons, please, apart from the ones we saw maybe in the CBD here in Nairobi, the ones outside there, I would say it is that special squad.
We engaged that police officer known as Cyrus Paina. He's an OCPD in a neighboring constituency. Actually in Kahuro, that is Kahuro Police Station in Kiharu constituency. Because we wanted to identify where the order was coming from to stop us from either leaving Kigumo or who was commanding him. Because there were allegations that he was being commanded by a fellow member of parliament, a local member of parliament. I would also like you to investigate the people who are there, because one of the police officers is from Kigumo constituency, but he's based at the Central Police Station here in Nairobi. And he is affiliated with a local member of parliament. He's popularly known as Birash. So that we understand how a command can come to get one police officer from Nairobi to join other police officers from Kiharu, and they go and cause the mayhem that they caused. So it's something that is of concern, and we would like it addressed. Thank you.
The violent interruption reportedly occurred just after the church service, as Gachagua's convoy attempted to proceed to a planned rally. Instead, they were met by a barricade of police and alleged goons. What followed was an ambush, they claim an attack that left several injured and vehicles peppered with bullets and bricks.
So you can see the police here accompanied by goons. So this is the Kenya that we are in now. The police
another contingent of police and goons were waiting for us on the road. So the police at the Gonda Center were pushing us further down the road where we were being attacked by goons and policemen in uniform. In fact, one of the vehicles, or most of the vehicles that have been damaged, specifically this Range Rover owned by Honorable Munyaka, has been damaged by a policeman in uniform. The videos are there, and we want to condemn. And the National Police Service has always claimed that it is independent. If indeed you're independent, why are you taking orders from the member of the county-woman member of parliament from Muranga? Because she's the one that told us that you can't go to Kangari. She in fact said that what we did in Embu, we can't do it in Muranga. Everybody has a freedom of choice. We have a choice and freedom to associate with whoever we associate ourselves with. And that freedom is fundamental, it is in our constitution. We also have a right to dissociate ourselves with anybody we feel we don't want to associate with. We have dissociated ourselves 100% with President William Ruto. Nothing, absolutely nothing, will take us back to William Ruto.